There have been some new developments surrounding the major Grand Theft Auto 6 leaks that took place recently, with Rockstar having issued a statement and with the hacker who was responsible for the leaks seemingly having been identified. The hacker went by username TPOTuberHacker on GTA forums, through which he leaked 90 footage/clips from GTA 6 and claims to have GTA 5 and GTA 6 source code and assets, as well as a GTA 6 testing build at the ready to leak, and they're essentially trying to extort Take-Two and Rockstar, shake them down for money in exchange for a guarantee that the source code and assets and testing build won't be leaked. Now, you can already see right here that GTA forums went out of their way to edit this post to remove the links, the download links to the leaked material. This is what the post used to look like with the links and with this statement from the hacker, where they claimed that this has gone unexpectedly viral. And this is where the hacker also provided contact information like their Telegram as well as their email, stating that I'm looking to negotiate a deal. Take-Two's been pretty active since the post went live, with Ben here reporting that GTA forums have been contacted by Take-Two to request full removal of the leaked thread containing leaked screenshots and source code discussions. And Legacy Killer HD added further context by tweeting, the original GTA 6 leak post has been edited by GTA forums mods/admins in order to avoid legal issues with Rockstar. The link to the hacked material and demand that Rockstar negotiate with him to prevent further GTA 6 data being released has been removed, and this has since been confirmed. This is a post from the admin that reads, I've edited the original post. We are still working on the situation, but that file and Telegram stuff will no longer be allowed over here. This hacker is also apparently the same one responsible for the recent Uber hack, and the footage that he leaked confirmed things like the male and female leads who are supposed to have this Bonnie and Clyde dynamic. The woman is named Lucia, the man is named Jason. The leaks also confirm what many have speculated, that GTA 6 will in fact take place in Vice City. The footage showed like an hour's worth of essentially pre-alpha footage, some of it within the city itself, others within these isolated gray box landscapes and areas where developers test out mechanics and the like. Rudimentary peek at the protagonist, the open world, and even the shooter's combat. It's about 3 gigabytes worth of footage that Jason Schreier, through his own Rockstar sources, has confirmed to be legitimate leaks. Jason also highlighted how disruptive this could all be to the development cycle of this game, noting that this is a nightmare for Rockstar. It will disturb work for a while. Meanwhile, on Rockstar and Take-Two's end, Take-Two's already active about DMCAing footage that's been uploaded to YouTube and social media and forums, and folks within the development team have reached out to content creators like Legacy Killer HD, stating that they're devastated and gutted by this whole situation. We have seen plenty of responses from games industry pundits and developers who have expressed their sympathies for GTA developers, because this is just a really crappy situation for them, especially with people judging this pre-alpha prototype footage, noting how awful it looks when we're talking about a build that's seemingly years old and is nowhere close to representative of the final game. It's all still in prototypical stages where developers are testing stuff out, which is why people online have also been highlighting how, Marvel's Spider-Man used to look in its pre-alpha stages before it turned into this much better looking version of the game. So this whole situation has been pretty wild, and Rockstar has finally decided to say something via Twitter here, a message from Rockstar Games. I'm gonna go ahead and read this and share my thoughts. The message reads, we recently suffered a network intrusion in which an unauthorized third party illegally accessed and downloaded confidential information from our systems, including early development footage for the next Grand Theft Auto. At this time, we do not anticipate any disruption to our live game services, nor any long-term effect on the development of our ongoing projects. We are extremely disappointed to have any details of our next game shared with you all in this way. Our work on the next Grand Theft Auto game will continue as planned, and we remain as committed as ever to delivering an experience to you, our players, that truly exceeds your expectations. We will update everyone again soon, and of course, we'll properly introduce you to this next game when it is ready. We want to thank everyone for their ongoing support through this situation. The Rockstar Games team. You can already see this tweet is going viral with over 600,000 upvotes just a couple hours after it was published. Now, one of the biggest worries surrounding this leak was that this situation could potentially lead to the development cycle of this game getting prolonged and the game's release getting pushed back and delayed because of potential extra work that may come from having to deal with the situation, focus taken away from the game's development in order to deal with this, to plug holes that the leaks might have opened up. But Rockstar insists here that they do not anticipate any disruption to ongoing live services or upcoming projects. They're insisting that there are going to be little to no internal delays. Now, it's hard to say whether this is just PR talk that's trying to hide how bad the situation really is, or whether they're being sincere with this. I certainly hope that it's the latter and that this is ultimately nowhere near as damaging as people thought it might be. Maybe the source code that the hacker got a hold of is outdated enough that they can deal with this situation. All I can tell you is that this is what Rockstar is saying. Regardless, an official release date hasn't been announced, so when it does eventually get announced, we're not going to know for sure whether the release date could have been earlier had this hack never happened, or if it would have made not much of a difference. Alongside Rockstar's official statement, developers like Javier Altman, who is a gameplay animator at Rockstar Games, commented by stating, "I know this won't lay things to rest, but here's the official stance. We carry on working now." They're basically saying we're moving on from this, and it doesn't seem like they're in any mood to negotiate with the hacker. Moving on, we got this reaction from freelance writer Tom Henderson, who responded to Rockstar's response by tweeting, "The good news here is that it appears that the claims the hacker had the source code of both GTA 5 and GTA 6 are bogus. The hacker originally claimed he obtained the footage and information via Slack. Obviously, time will tell if he had the full source code or not, but the fact that they are not anticipating disruption speaks volumes in my opinion. PR talk is PR talk, but if the hacker did have the full source code, I wouldn't expect their message to be conveyed the way it has." I don't think that Rockstar's statement is saying that the hacker didn't procure any source code whatsoever, but it would seem as though what source code was obtained isn't damaging enough for Rockstar Games to put out a statement stating that some disruptions will happen. They feel safe enough to tell the public that they do not anticipate disruptions with ongoing and future projects, and they feel safe enough to even tell investors, as Tom Henderson highlighted in a separate tweet. Take-Two has issued a statement to investors regarding the GTA 6 leaks. You can find the full statement in this PDF published on Take-Two's official investors portal. Rockstar Games recently experienced a network intrusion in which an unauthorized third party illegally accessed and downloaded confidential information from its systems, including early development footage for the next Grand Theft Auto. Current Rockstar Games services are unaffected. We have already taken steps to isolate and contain this incident. Work on the game will continue as planned. At this time, Rockstar Games does not anticipate any disruption to its current services, nor any long-term effect on its development timeline as a result of this incident. While I suspect that the leaks did affect GTA 6's development cycle to some degree, Rockstar insists that it's not bad enough that it would have long-term effects. So if the game does happen to get delayed from this, it wouldn't be by a whole lot. I hope that for the sake of the ground floor developers and the passionate artists, that these leaks ultimately don't prove to be all that. Moving on, let's talk about information revealed about the hacker who's responsible for the leaks. So here's Tom Henderson reporting that a person pretending to be a Rockstar Take-Two employee managed to speak with the hacker. He once again states he has source code and told him that the IT team can check the logs for proof. And right here you can see the string of messages. The hacker begins with, "Hi, I need to confirm you are indeed from Take-Two and not an imposter." The guy pretending to be a Take-Two employee states, "I'm a developer for GTA 6. You put everyone here through so much stress. We put so much work into this." The hacker continues with, "If Rockstar contacts me with an offer, it won't be leaked," attempting to extort Take-Two and Rockstar. The pretender continues, "I can speak to my boss. Where would you like my boss to contact you? Also, what won't be leaked? You have more? I'm sure we could work out a deal. Tell me your price," says the hacker, and then scrolling further down through this video. After "tell me your price," "It depends on what you have that would hurt our company." "Are you even authorized to do this?" replies the hacker, and the pretender responds with, "Yes, how much do you want and what do you have you can use against us?" The hacker responds with, "I have GTA 5 and GTA 6 source code and assets. Make me an offer." "Do you have proof?" asks the pretender. "Yes," says the hacker. "Okay, what is the proof?" The hacker responds with, "Listen, your IT team can check the damn logs." Things then took a turn when the hacker decided that he's going to sell off GTA 5 source code, but is keeping GTA 6's source code close to his chest. According to Tom Henderson, the hacker has now said that he will sell GTA 5 source code and assets and will not accept any offers under 5 figures. GTA 6 source code is not for sale at this moment, and you can see all of that relayed via this chat thread right here, where Teapot the hacker says GTA 6 not for sale at this moment, but source code and assets for GTA 5 are available. And this chat thread has been confirmed by a number of sources. Here is Ben stating that the hacker has confirmed the source code for GTA 6 is no longer up for sale, but still wants to sell GTA 5 source code and confidential GTA 6 documents. And this is the same message as shown by Tom Henderson, just in a different font. I'm curious as to why all of a sudden the hacker decided not to put GTA 6's source code up for sale. Are they biding their time to see if they can negotiate something with Take-Two? Or are they just bluffing and they don't actually have GTA 6's source code, or at least not enough of a source code to prove to be damaging enough to Take-Two or Rockstar that it would sell at a high price? Or are they scared that selling GTA 6's source code would put more heat on them and would potentially cause more law enforcement activity? I don't know, but they seem pretty confident about the ability to sell GTA 5 source code. And I'm curious as to whether that source code would be damaging to GTA Online, which is the big moneymaker for Take-Two and Rockstar, though, again, Rockstar doesn't seem too worried. Now, a little addendum to this story is how somebody tried to buy the GTA 5 source code for $100,000, and this was seemingly reported as a confirmed purchase, except it really didn't happen because the hacker confirmed that the person who sold the alleged GTA 5 source code for $100,000 wasn't actually him. So somebody got scammed out of $100,000 believing that whoever they sent that money to was the hacker when it was in fact an impersonator. So yikes. Tom Henderson also reported on this and added that the exchange was done via cryptocurrency. Update on the Bitcoin purchase, the hacker has confirmed it wasn't his address and someone has been scammed using his name. But the fact that someone is willing to hand over $100,000 like that is scary. Yeah, some people have too much money and are too bored for their own good. Now, going back to the main story, not long after this chat thread, the hacker's account has since been deleted on Telegram, and apparently this happened because the hacker's location may have been compromised. Unconfirmed reports from 40 minutes ago suggest that the hacker deleted it because his location might have been compromised. The hacker also appeared on GTA forums 48 minutes ago and without posting an update. Previously last visited 6 hours ago. The plot thickens. Tom Henderson also added more context to the GTA forum's removal of his download links and modification of his posts, as well as Take-Two's request to remove the thread containing the leaked information. If you go to the hacker's account now, for some reason he now has 0 posts that are live, suggesting that action is being taken against this user. And now with the hacker's Telegram account being deleted, as also confirmed by Legacy Killer HD here, it would seem as though the hacker is playing more defensively now and maybe on the run because his location might have potentially been compromised. Not just his location, but also his identity, apparently. Legacy Killer HD reports here, breaking, an online hacker forum admin claims that the individual behind the GTA 6 and Uber hacks is none other than the leader of the Lapsus Lapsus Money, I don't know how you say that, the Lapsus ransomware gang. The dude is apparently a 16-year-old boy from the UK. Talk about a prodigy who is using his skills for all the wrong reasons. And Lapsus apparently previously breached Okta, Samsung, Nvidia, Microsoft, Ubisoft, etc. And how do we know that he's a 16-year-old kid? Well, apparently he was arrested back in March. Oxford teen accused of being multi-millionaire cyber criminal, according to this March 24th, 2022 report by the BBC. A 16-year-old from Oxford has been accused of being one of the leaders of cybercrime gang Lapsus. He's alleged to have amassed a $14 million fortune from hacking, has been named by rival hackers and researchers. Under his online moniker White, or Breachbase, the teenager who's autistic is said to be behind the prolific Lapsus hacker crew, which is believed to be based in in South America. Now, the fact that this hacker is overseas may make it more difficult for Take-Two and Rockstar to pursue legal and criminal action, so we'll see how things play out on that front. Lapsus is relatively new, but has become one of the most talked about after successfully breaching major firms like Microsoft and then bragging about it online. But at one point, apparently, this hacker, had a falling out with his business partners, so he got doxxed. The hackers revealed his name, address, and social media pictures, which is going to make Take-Two and Rockstar's search for the responsible party quite a bit easier, assuming this information is true about this kid being responsible for this particular leak. Legacy Kill HD further notes that on the website Doxbin, on this website, hackers claim the UK teen Arion, not including his full name, who goes by the online name White or Breachbase, was responsible for the hack of GTA 6. The Dox profile also includes his prior history with authorities, being raided and arrested before. So this isn't the kid's first rodeo when it comes to hacking and breaching corporate servers and stealing confidential data, nor is it his first rodeo with law enforcement. Here's a listing about the hacker on Doxbin, whose latest update reads, Arion was released on April 2nd, 2022 and was given a 1-month internet suspension. LOL. So it doesn't really look like he served much time at all. He has continued running rampage through the interwebs, with recently breaching Uber and got practically no user data, along with the recent GTA 6 source code and video leaks. He works with a team of not-so-skilled individuals who use him as a front man/mule to spread the word of said breaches. Instead of leaking user data, which can be useful and worth the time, he just causes chaos and pointless breaches for clout and notoriety. The Alfred quote from The Dark Knight is particularly relevant with this individual.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
So yeah, quite the story we have here, and I have to wonder how much longer will this hacker get away with this stuff before he's properly prosecuted. To close off the video, here's a rumor that Legacy Kill HD put out there. There's an image circulating around of a conversation someone had with the GTA 6 hacker in which he claims to be selling development documents and footage of the canceled Bully 2. This is unverified right now. The username is Teapot, but who knows, maybe it's an impersonator or it is the legitimate Teapot, because alongside the Grand Theft Auto leaks, we did see the canceled Red Dead Redemption remastered or remake, whatever it was set to be. Images of that make its way online, so it's entirely possible that this hacker might have also gotten a hold of some Bully 2, canceled Bully 2 assets. The messages here read, hey, sorry to bother you, but do you by chance have anything from Bully 2? If so, is it for sale too, or is it just GTA 5? Says this interested party reaching out to the hacker. The hacker responded with, I have Bully 2 development plans for sale with very early development pictures and videos. I also have a PDF of the story. Again, the legitimacy of this has not been verified, but if it turns out to be real, we might see Bully 2 or canceled Bully 2 leaks in the not-so-distant future. Who knows? It's all chaotic. We'll see how all of this plays out. Will the hacker continue to get away with it and continue to wreak havoc by releasing more confidential and sensitive material that could damage Take-Two and Rockstar and Grand Theft Auto's development? Or is the hacker bluffing and doesn't really have that much on Take-Two and Rockstar, really doesn't have that much leverage to be able to negotiate? Time will tell. It's all still developing, and I'll be sure to keep you guys updated. But for now, let me know in the comments below what your thoughts and opinions are on the leaks, the circumstances here, the footage that you've seen, and how you think this whole situation will play out. Share your thoughts below, and to be further updated on all things gaming news, reviews, and discussions, stay tuned right here on Young Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Young out.